Hey, good morning, everyone. I am back. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. This is my second live feed for this morning, part 2 of my Tuesday morning beach walk in Naples. It's beautiful here. We're down by the Naples Pier right now, just a couple blocks south of the pier. 81 degrees, a bit on the humid side. Earlier this morning, we were down in Port Royal. We walked the beach from Port Royal up to the pier, about 20 blocks. Saw some beautiful real estate down there, beautiful beachfront homes down in Port Royal. You definitely want to check that video out if you missed it. Now we're just going to go check out the pier. A lot of controversy right now at the pier. For a long time, you did not have to have a fishing license to fish from the pier. Today, the city council is meeting to determine whether or not they're going to require fishing licenses on the pier. That was always a huge perk. A huge perk. The city had purchased a blanket license that covered anybody fishing from the pier. It was wonderful for visitors. There's a backstory to this. It's really not about making money off of fishing licenses. The problem, the concern is, in the winter months, there are so many people here fishing that there's been the number of pelicans and other shorebirds, seagulls, terns that are getting hooked and caught in lines, not deliberately by the fishermen, accidentally, has been on the increase for the past several years. And it's just become a growing concern. So they think, I'm guessing what they're thinking is by requiring licenses, it might just limit the amount of fishermen on the pier. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of pissed off fishermen. But the other side of the coin is if you're over 65, you get a free fishing license here. So a lot of people are over 65 here in Naples. But right now, this is a very hot topic because of the meeting today. The media has been on and off the pier all morning, doing live broadcasts. So we're going to see what happens if you need to have a fishing license now at the pier. It's not the end of the world. You can still come and enjoy the pier. Just another bump in the road, as Roy would say. Make the best of it. Water temperature is 87 degrees. Air temperature right now, 81 degrees. Gonna get up to around 87 today. Looks a little different from when we were down here on Sunday. Sunday it was real gloomy and overcast. Now it's pretty darn nice. Partly cloudy skies. Still rough. Talking about the pelicans getting tangled up in the fishing line and hooked by the fishermen accidentally. We saw that happen quite a few times during my live feeds. We saw that several times. Different birds getting caught up in the fishing line. We've seen them being rescued by the volunteers from the Conservancy. Thank goodness the Conservancy puts people out here that are trained to rescue the birds. Our 1,000-foot-long Naples fishing pier. This was once the center of activity. This is where you'd come by boat. Built in 1880, originally built in 1880. It didn't look anything like this. It was a freight and passenger dock, 1,000 feet long. I think originally it was 600 feet long. This was the hub of all activity, where your mail and freight came in. And the post office was just down at the base of the pier, at the end of the pier. The Naples Hotel. Boy, a lot of shells piled up right here. A lot of little shells piled up under the pier. I wonder if there's anything good down here. It's like a carpet of seashells right here. Looking for some of my favorites. I don't see them jumping out at me here. My little moon shells. Got a moon shell yesterday. A couple of Murex shells up on Sanibel Island. That was fun. Got a lot of views, but not a whole lot of financial support for what that took yesterday. Thank goodness, though, there are a handful of good supporters here. Nothing down here. Nothing catching my eye. Just right under the pier. Couple little fighting conchs, that's about it. Some scallops. Believe me, I have so many shells at home. I don't need any more shells. So many seashells at home. Hey, let's go take a little stroll on the pier. We were way, way, way down there earlier this morning. Way down there. Over a mile and a half away. This is where we started our walk this morning. The view up to the north. We haven't seen our Del Norwegians beach for a few days now. I don't think we're gonna get out there tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna go visit the Fort Myers Pier, Fort Myers Beach Pier, and the surrounding area there. Show you where they're building that new Margaritaville. Jimmy Buffett's Margaritaville. Personally, I'm not excited about it. Doesn't matter to me, but a lot of controversy over that too up there. A lot of the smaller mom and shop businesses at the beach are worried about getting clobbered by that big place. Hotel and bars. You know, it's probably good for the area, for the city of Fort Myers Beach financially. But I'm sure it is going to hurt business for a lot of the smaller shops and restaurants on Fort Myers Beach. That's always the case. Sad, sad, sad. It's getting harder and harder to make a living as a small business these days. The big boys come in and take over. Seems to be a trend right now. I don't know if Robert's over here at the pier. Hopefully he figured out where I'm at. I don't have to walk all the way back down to Port Royal. That wouldn't be fun. God, it's beautiful out here. I haven't seen any dolphins popping up. All the fishermen seem to be down at the far end of the pier, the west end. They're usually lined up all the way along. Kind of quiet here. Kind of quiet out here this morning. Oh, there he is. There he is. I couldn't get a connection down there.
Yeah.
As soon as I got about a block south, I tried a couple times and the connection dropped.
Cutting out, I was trying to watch.
So I gave up and walked north this morning.
Well, you got a good walk in.
I got a good walk in. I'm sweating my butt off. Sweating my butt off.
Oh, Connie,
Is Connie around?
badass banana bread is needed at the pier right now.
Oh, there you go. I think she's offline. I don't know if Connie's with us now. Badass banana bread needed at the pier. That's
needed
funny.
at the pier immediately.
That's funny. Good morning. Boy, it's pretty blue out there this morning. Pretty blue. A little bit of green in the water. You can see a little of the green, but mostly blue out here. The blues. I couldn't be so close to the pier and not take a walk on the pier this morning. Whoa. Something. I don't know what just come up. Something came up over here. I don't know what it was. I just heard a splash. Bunch of little bait fish. I can see them jumping around down here.
Get it loose, then the line will just go out. The fish will just take part of it.
Quiet, quiet, quiet. Yeah, there was a news crew out here earlier this morning. I don't see him now. Blackbirds.
Keep waiting for it. But he went, and he got stuck staying there.
We're going over there later.
The lights out when you saw him coming.
All you guys going over there later? You going over there?
All the fishermen talking about the licensing issue. That is the talk of the pier for sure. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
No, then you can't fish as fast as you're out here. They need to have the board meeting out here tonight so they see what's going on. That's what they need to do. Where's Billy at? The other side of the wall talking to the wall. The wall. Found the wall? The other side of the wall.
It's quiet. Quiet, quiet. A bigger piece of bait. There's a little royal tern sitting here. A little royal tern. The darn old blackbirds. What a beautiful morning out here.
High school on the Cape.
Did you?
Yeah.
It's funny, I've got a Cape Cod shirt on that one of our beach friends, Sean, gave me. Actually gave me a couple of them, so everybody thinks I'm from Cape Cod. Nope, Florida. I'm just representing Cape Cod for Sean. Give me the sunshine. I'm a sunshine guy. A sunshine kind of guy. Jumped again. I don't know what it was. If it was a dolphin or fish. Something made a big splash out here. There's a lot of little bait fish in the water, so it could be mackerel feeding on the little fish, or jack. I don't know what it was. What was that? Was that a fish or a dolphin?
I don't know. It was quick.
Yeah, I saw
I've seen
it.
it twice.
Yeah, me too, but I couldn't catch what it was. I just caught the tail end. You know, I heard the splash and looked and.
It came all the way out though. Dolphins just do.
Yeah.
I've seen it just swelling.
Yeah, it's probably, there's a lot of little fish here. It's probably like a mackerel or a jack.
Right there.
Yeah.
on that.
Oh, that's his line.
Oh, okay. This is all new to me.
Sometimes when they're bringing in a fish,
Yeah.
you'll see a dolphin come in and
Yeah.
grab it, take it right off their line.
This is all new to me. I'm from the land of walleye.
Oh, okay, there you go. Another little turn sitting up here over the fish cleaning station. What you doing there? Huh? Chilling out. Sitting up there, just sitting up there chilling. This is what all the fuss is about today. Protecting our pelicans. Our pelicans and other birds here at the pier. Trying to limit the amount of fishermen by requiring fishing licenses now on the pier. The city council is meeting today to discuss that. A lot of upset fishermen. All I can say is there have been a lot more birds getting tangled up and hooked here on the pier, tangled up in fishing line and hooked over the past several years. We've seen it quite a few times. I know how the fishermen feel. They've been coming out here forever. It's tough. Tough, tough, tough.
Sorry, you're gonna have to.
Look who's here.
You just have to take me, not any.
That's all right.
The badass
We'll take
brand.
what? Oh, Connie. We'll take badass Connie. You're number one anyway. You're badass banana bread's number two.
Oh, okay. I'll treat you to some badass coffee.
Yeah, maybe we'll go. I stink, but I don't care. Maybe we'll go have some coffee. That'd be fun. Go over to Badass and have a cup of coffee.
Hey, Rob.
That's all right. We're just kidding you. We're just kidding you.
I thought, man, I need to go down there and see those guys, but I can't. I don't have anything to take them.
I wound up taking a walk this morning. I started down at 33rd. I was going to go down to the Gordon Pass, but I couldn't get a cellular connection. It's real
Down
bad.
in there, every once in a while it would
Yeah, so I just gave up. I turned around and came back up. It was quite a hike. Quite a nice little walk. I was surprised at the number of people passing me by and the number of turtle nests down there.
Oh, you saw a lot?
A lot down there, and there's no beach down there. There's just a little strip of sand. Yeah,
So were they still not hatched?
not yet,
Okay.
but they look like they've been underwater
Oh,
a few
that's not
times. Nope. So they're having their meeting today about the fishing licenses there.
Oh, they are. I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
you go down there, and that's what all the scuttlebutt is, all the fishermen.
When I got here, Wink News was doing a report
Yeah.
right here with
Oh, were they
the guy
here?
from the
With it,
Conservancy.
yeah.
And they were talking with them. Then I went to the end, and the NBC channel was doing an interview down there with some fishermen.
Yep.
So that's a big issue.
There, oh yeah, it's a big issue. I mean, I can understand. You know, the fishermen are ticked. They've been coming out here forever, but because there's more and more fishermen, more and more birds are getting caught up, and
Yeah, that's true.
and we've seen it during my live feeds. We've seen the pelicans getting hooked and the seagulls, and
I mean, I've seen a mini
Yeah.
pelican hooked on.
but the good news is, all you have to do is get a fishing license. They're not stopping the fishing.
Right.
I mean, and if you're over 65, it's free.
Well, yeah.
So a lot of these guys are over
Most
65.
of them are over.
Yeah, so what the heck? And you don't even have to, you get it online. You don't even have to go anywhere. So it's an easy thing. I understand their frustration, but we'll see what happens. That sign might be coming down at the end of the pier. I'm just going to walk down to the beach and then I'll sign off and we can go get a cup of coffee. That'd be fun. Hey, good morning. That was Robert and Connie.
Have a good day now.
My buddy, my World War II friend,
Yeah.
he passed away 3 months ago.
Oh man.
Yeah. He went peacefully though, and he shared a lot of
And
great memories
he
with me.
Doggone sure had a hell of a life.
He did, and he had an awesome attitude.
That's
An
even
awesome
better.
attitude.
Even better.
I
We
bet.
own our own attitude. We have to control.
That's
it.
right.
And
His
he-
motto was
his
enjoy the
example-
journey. He
Yep.
would enjoy the journey, look for the good, not the bad.
Yep. His example was what it's all about.
Yeah. Well, good luck today.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
That was one of the volunteers from the Conservancy that I was talking to. He is one of the volunteers that helps rescue the birds here. It's amazing to watch them, how quickly they react when a pelican gets tangled up in a fishing line here. It's amazing. They drop a big net into the water, lift the pelican up onto the pier, then they take him down to the beach and release it. And it just happens in minutes. The pelicans go right back to doing what they're doing, like it didn't even faze them. I mean, obviously it's stressful on them. It's beautiful looking up the shore here. That is beautiful. Check out part one of this morning's walk. First live feed this morning. We came from way down there up to here. Nice walk this morning. A nice walk. Saw some beautiful real estate in Port Royal. Some of those beachfront mansions. Man, oh man, some beautiful homes down there. The whole other side of life. Hey, if you're curious to find out what happens with the fishing licenses here today, follow Wink TV, Wink, W-I-N-K, Wink TV here in Naples, Florida. They're up in Fort Myers. That's my favorite local station, Wink, for weather and news, local news. And of course, if you want to see the pier live at any time, here's the live cam right here, live webcams. Just Google Naples Pier live and you'll find that webcam. You can see what the weather is at any time here. Showers and restrooms down here. We will see if this sign remains or if it comes down. Gonna see real soon if that sign remains. Hey, if you had a good time this morning, if you appreciate what I've been doing lately here, you can show your appreciation by sending stars to any of my videos, not just my live feeds. You can send stars to any of my videos. Even better, if you'd like to send a little token of appreciation, a tip, you can send that to my PayPal account, which you will find the link to it, the link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, as well as my Venmo account username. If you're familiar with Venmo, that's kind of like PayPal. Those tips are highly appreciated. And that's what it's going to take if you want me to be traveling around here. A lot of people have been wanting to see a little more of Southwest Florida. Well, it takes time and money to travel around. And the only support I get is through your donations, so thank you. All right, I'm going to call it a morning here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend, a supporter. Be sure to tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. When you come across a video or a photo that you like, hit the like and share button. Sharing is important. Help spread the word and share the love. Help spread my mission of bringing wonderful people just like you together in the mornings, one beach walk at a time. Have an awesome Tuesday. Remember, tomorrow morning, the Fort Myers Beach Pier, the Fort Myers Beach Pier and surrounding area. Probably be starting around 7:30 tomorrow morning. Then Thursday, we're going to be back at Del Norwigans. And then it's up to Robert. If Robert leaves town or stays in town, he's my ride. He's been my ride. Love to take you down to Marco Island one of these days. All right, my friends, until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. God bless. Oh, and tally ho. Tally ho, tally ho. Off to Badass Coffee with Connie and Robert.